Welcome to our video bulletin for Friday the 12th of March. It's a very exciting week for us as we resume public worship after all these weeks, but also for us as a nation as we begin to step towards easing all restrictions. The 8th of March was a significant date. The life of the church has continued though, and throughout the last year it's been a privilege to be able to bring some of our work to the world at large, and you can see that we've got more guests in today who have been filming here. And our own filming will continue, so although there will be live worship back from this Sunday, we will continue for now to live stream all services via the YouTube channel, so please do join if you can. Plenty of other things have been happening as well, so our Lent group started a couple of days ago. If you're interested in joining in, please do contact Ian, our parish assistant. We're also looking ahead now to Holy Week and to the way that we can walk together those last days of Jesus' life before his resurrection in a new and distanced way. Well, the pandemic has had a tremendous effect on all that we do. That's an understatement in the least. And different people have been able to help and participate in different ways. And this week, I've been talking to 3 members of the congregation who have volunteered in a very unusual way at the moment. It's great that you've joined me this evening to talk about what you're doing at the moment in the middle of the pandemic. So there are 3 of you here. You're all members of the congregation at Liverpool Parish Church. And whilst there's been a lot of attention in the media about how important it is to go and get vaccinated, you 3 have done something different, and that's you volunteered and come forward to be vaccinators. And that hasn't been your day job so far. And let's just hear a little bit about why you're doing that. Now, Sarah, you're a vet, aren't you? So is it different injecting humans from animals?
Yes. I think humans are more likely to stay still while I'm injecting them, and hopefully less likely to try and bite me.
Well, Jan, I know you've had a long career in nursing and in public health, and you've come out of retirement to take part in the vaccinations.
Yes, when the pandemic started, I got a bit overcome with I really ought to be doing something, but not really quite sure what that would be. And when it became obvious that we were going to have a big mass vaccination programme, it occurred to me that maybe that was something I could do. Not least because a few years ago, when I was Director of Public Health in Bulletin, we wrote the mass vaccination strategy for the NHS, and we had a big practice at running mass vaccination. Not that I ever thought I'd be doing it. However, this opportunity came around, so yes, so I wanted to give it a go.
And Claire, you've been redeploying your skills from dentistry to vaccinating. What's that been like?
Well, it's quite different from giving injections in the mouth, I have to say. It's probably a bit easier, actually. But some of the patients aren't quite as brave. There's a variety of patient responses, but most of them are actually very grateful and very pleased to have had it done. So it does feel as though it's worthwhile.
And what we've all got in common is that we're members of a church community. And I just wondered, we look to our faith for motivation for so much of what we do. And has faith been an important part in motivation towards public service?
Well, I think it must be, but subconsciously. I mean, hopefully it sort of drives who we are as people. And I very much, like Jan, wanted to do something towards the COVID response as a volunteer, and felt that this was something I could do. And I have to say, it does feel like one of the most worthwhile things that I have ever done. I'm not doing it for me, and I feel a bit guilty saying that, because I feel as though it does feel so worthwhile, but I do very strongly believe that the sooner we can all be vaccinated and then go back to normal lives, the better. And yes, let's just all get on with it.
And has faith come into it for both of you as well?
I think to a degree. I think if faith gives you a bit of perseverance, because it's needed quite a bit of perseverance to get through the whole process of applying. But yes, I think the idea of giving something back, putting something into a community that you serve is really important. And this is a fabulous opportunity to do that.
I think the most important word that's been said is community, and that's it, isn't it? It's helping the community and like Claire said, trying to get everything sort of back to normal again.
That's brilliant. Look, thank you all, and good luck to all of you. I hope that all those you vaccinate are both brave and don't wriggle too much.
Thank you.
So looking ahead to this Sunday, we won't have all this camera equipment in church, but we will have our normal equipment at the back. So please do come if you are able or if you feel safe to the service on the at 10 o'clock on Sunday morning. It is Mothering Sunday, and so there will be daffodils to hand out as normal in a very traditional way. You can, of course, join us via the live stream instead. There will be music as normal, because we are beginning to gather in and rejuvenate the musical life of the parish as we return to live worship, and we look forward to that developing. But for now, I do hope that I can see you this weekend. Sunday school will be meeting as normal as well. Whatever you're doing, please have a very good few days.